Just seconds to go until the start of trading on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Stocks are set to kick off higher after yesterday's sell-off where the Dow closed below its 200-day moving average. There is the bell. You hear it for yourselves. We're going to bring you without further delay to Cris Valerio. She's standing by at the New York Stock Exchange. Cris.
Good morning, Deirdre. We are headed into this trading session with a wealth of economic data that this market is going to price into the market. We have more signs that the housing market is recovering. Those housing starts coming in much better than expected. Watch to see how that plays into all these housing stocks that have really seen kind of some rough days these past few weeks. Also, some new data on inflationary concerns that people had, showing that producer prices falling less than expected. Certainly one that we're going to be watching. Speaking of inflation, have to mention those raw materials because we saw a reverse rally in the dollar yesterday, putting a bunch of pressure on those commodities. Today, the opposite is happening. We're seeing strength in those commodities. If we're going to see leadership in this market, perhaps it will come from our energy and material stocks. That's a group to watch. By the way, Dow Jones Industrial average of 22 points in these first few seconds of trading. Also have to mention retail stocks because this is a group that's seen a lot of attention this morning. You have Best Buy coming in, showing that weakness in the dollar hurting its international firms. Also, consumer spending perhaps not growing as much or stagnating, hurting Best Buy's bottom line there. You also have luxury brands execs saying, you know what, spending in luxury areas is certainly stabilizing a bit. So this is going to be an area we're watching. And the last thing I have to mention is be sure to watch financial stocks because of all this attention on the regulation of derivative side. We're going to see how these financial stocks react as a result. Certainly a lot of news flow today, Betty, to watch and see how it plays into the individual sectors. Back to you.
A lot to watch for. Thanks so much, Cris Valerio down at the New York Stock Exchange.